They don't care about anyone. Oh my goodness. So I was watching this clip that's since gone viral, and it's of the Commerce Secretary, and he's in this interview and he's talking about Social Security. And the way he's talking about it is so flippant, so tone deaf for the rest of the American people. It's almost as if he has disdain, as if he has contempt for anyone who's not a billionaire, for anyone who is making less than him. Because he's talking about when it comes to Social Security, and given what everything's going on with Doge and the foolishness there of them trying to get rid of fraud and waste, but not show anything for it. If someone's check were to go missing for a week, that if they weren't to receive their Social Security check, and he mentions his mother-in-law.
Let's say Social Security didn't send out their checks this month. My mother-in-law, who's 94.
Now, his mother-in-law, his whole family is well off. He's a billionaire. But he's using her as if she's the representative for everyone on SSI. I want you to think about how tone deaf you have to be, how detached from reality of the everyday American you have to be. He goes on to say that she wouldn't fret about it, right? She would just say, okay, something must have happened. It'll come next week.
She wouldn't call and complain. She just wouldn't. She'd think something got messed up and she'll get it next month.
Yeah.
But that's not the real issue. That we can overlook his stupidity, right? It reminds me of when someone was asking Bill Gates, how much is the price of milk? And he was like, I don't know. Most of these people, when it comes to billionaire class, they're completely detached from reality, completely and utterly detached from reality, because it's a different lifestyle entirely. But the issue is not even that. The issue is what he then labels the rest of the people. Okay, the issue is what he then labels Americans who may be living paycheck to paycheck, which is the majority of American people, Okay, majority of American people can't afford, health insurance. Majority of American people can't afford a doctor's appointment. If something were to go wrong, you can't afford to have to go to the hospital and have it fixed because you have to go to work. Okay, you have mouths to feed, you have a rent or a mortgage to pay, and no one cares. And this is what they want. They want you to work until you die. And the only people who win from that are these billionaires. Those are the only people who win from your suffering. Okay, because they will use all your years and then kick you out. They will find a way to get you fired so they don't have to pay your pension, to get you fired so they don't have to give you any workers' comp. That's what they will do. They will exploit you and then toss you aside. That's usually what happens. So he goes on to say that anyone who is upset about this, right, that if they were to call in, because his mother-in-law, she would never call in, right? She would never call in. She would never, worry about that. That's beneath her. But those that do call in and are upset, those are the fraudsters. Those are the fraudsters who call in and are upset that their SSI check didn't come in the mail.
A fraudster always makes the loudest noise, screaming, yelling, and complaining.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
I want you to think about that, bruh. These are the people you voted into office. Do you understand how stupid y'all should feel right now? Do you understand how, absolutely, you should feel nothing but shame voting these people into office with the expectation that they were going to have your back, with the expectation that they were going to keep you safe, with the expectation you were going to get a job, that you were going to get a high-paying job at that. These people care nothing about you and I, okay? They don't care that you're white at all. And I know many of these individuals, these ignorants that voted for that they thought that was going to be their saving factor. Well, I got the complexion for the protection. They're coming to realize these people don't care about that, bruh. They care about their well-being. They care about their wealth, okay? That's all they care about. This rigid individualism that's been sold to y'all, that's what they promote because it benefits them. That's what you all fail to understand. And this is something I talk when it comes to black people. This is what they want. They want you to suffer in silence. They don't have a problem with the George Floyd. They don't have a problem with the Breonna Taylor. They don't have a problem with the Willie McCoy, and the list goes on. They don't have a problem with the Tamir Rice. That is all according to the plan. What they have a problem with is you having a problem with that. Is you actually protesting and being upset about the injustices that happen. As long as it happens as according to plan, everything's Gucci. Everything's cool. The moment you're like, well, I shouldn't be treated that way. Oh my goodness gracious. You just have to be special, huh? You just want DEI. The moment in time you say there's been a history of injustice towards me in the myriad of areas, whether it's education, healthcare, I think there should be some reparative justice towards those areas. Oh my God, you're always a victim. Oh, goodness gracious. This is what they do. This is how they get away with their wicked. This lineage of evil, this is what they've been trained to do. They do evil, and then when you call it evil, you're the bad person. You're the evil person for calling out their evil. That's what they do. It's a form of just malicious gaslighting in order for them to exploit the masses and use us as their personal piggy bank. It's the same thing Lyndon Johnson says. I keep going back to the quote because it's a powerful, palatable quote that we're seeing currently. And, until people wake up, this is what we're dealing with. And the problem is there's nothing we can do really. If Democrats don't get their, themselves in order, right? If they doing nothing right now, do nothing Democrats, then we're really screwed. Because this is what you voted into office. This is what you voted into power. And all their buddies, everyone else, such as Elon Musk and all his buddies, they are going to benefit from this. We are not going to benefit from this. What they want is to use us as nothing more than fuel. That's really what we're working with, okay? I think a lot of people are going to be in pain. A lot of people are going to be in trouble, and they're just going to simply tell you what you've told black people all these years, bro. All these generations, all these decades is lift yourself up by the bootstrap. And many of y'all aren't prepared to hear that. Many of y'all don't have the pain threshold to lift yourself up by the bootstrap. Many of y'all, when it comes to these social programs, they keep you alive. They keep a majority of this country alive and kicking and living well. So I think what y'all meant for evil, for wicked, for us is going to backfire, and y'all the ones are going to be hurt significantly. But only time will tell. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. Whether or not you believe, Lucas, why do you have to make it racial? Okay, he's right. We got to get rid of the waste and the fraud. That's all that matters, okay? That's all that matters is balancing the budget. Or if you don't believe, they're not going to balance the budget, okay? That's not going to happen. That's the hustle. The goal is for them, such as Elon Musk, is to put his little fingers into anything and everything so that after the administration, he's good. Okay, he's good and dandy because what he's surviving off of is welfare. Such billionaires like this, all they care about are people like them. They're billionaires, they're millionaires. That's all they care about. Has nothing to do with balancing the budget. Nothing at all. What they are looking to do is to destroy your lives. That's what they're looking to do. And for you to simply say thank you for it. They want to destroy your life and then you say thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's what they're looking to do. Nevertheless, if you happen to disagree with me, you know where to find me. Friday through Sunday Disagreement Day. Call in and we'll duke it out. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys think about this and subscribe. And that fun stuff. Till next time, guys, be amazing.
A fraudster always makes the loudest noise, screaming, yelling, and complaining.